What's up, YouTube? It's SyncroWizard here. Just an update on my Assault Mode deck. Just gonna go walk through it, tell you how to use the cards on it and all that. So let me show you the monsters once more. I did do a couple of changes here. The first video I did, I had I believe 42 cards. I cut it down, so made it to 40. So now it's a 40 card deck. So here goes the monsters. And yeah, that's my phone ringing, but oh well, let's go. So I run 2 Stardust Assault. I run 2. 3 is good to have too, but sometimes I do end up having that card in my hand and it's just useless. But you gotta have like an Assault Teleport or so to use it to, you know, return it back to your hand. But usually what you want to do is try to find a way to get this guy out first turn or even second turn or so. Usually I do pull it off. My deck is, you know, fast enough to pull it off sometimes. So, but yeah, that's why I just run 2. Gives me more space to get some more support cards for it. Tricky. I run 3 Trickies. The way I run this deck, I do the 3 and 5 basically. So I do run 3 of these. Easy way to bring it out, just have another card, discard it, and there you go. Usually what I do half the time, I'll have like a Necrogardener or so in my hand. I'll discard Necrogardener, summon that one, normal summon a level 3 tuner, sync, and then I'm all set. And then I do have protection because I have the Garden in my graveyard and I can always remove it from player. So for my level 3 tuners, I have 2 Psychic Commanders and 1 Gale. Psychic Commanders is good because I use it with Emergency Teleport. Also, you know, he has an effect. It's not a big effect, but it is worthy because I've used it plenty of times and it took me out of a hole or so. But Gale, every deck usually runs Gale because it's just an awesome card. Next I run 2 Necrogardeners. You already know, defense, remove it, blocks a attack or so. I run 2 Assault Beasts. I was thinking of running 3, but I run 2 so far. This deck is like 2 of almost every card or so, but I run 2 Assault Beasts, ditch it, get an Assault Mode activate from your deck, and set it, and next turn you got your Stardust if you have Stardust out already or so. But yeah, I run 2 of those. I run 1 Cyber Dragon. I also have the backup. I run Summoner's Monk. You know the effect. You summon it, discard a spell card, special summon level 4. Usually I special summon either him or her. Those are my 2 level 4 tuners in my deck. This one, you know, bottomless doesn't stop them. This one, bottomless does stop them, but I like having her because if I don't bring out Stardust and I do bring out Colossal, that's an extra 100 that Colossal will have. So, Crabon's my only level 2 tuner I have in this deck. Just good just for stalling. If your opponent has a level 6 somehow or so, you know, brain control it, summon this, there goes your Stardust right there. But I just use them for backup, just to stall, you know. And then Tragoria, it's the newest card I put in this deck. It does work good. I like it because let's say you're going against the Dragon deck and your opponent has Red Eyes Metal Dragon or so. It's a level 10. And I have my Stardust Assault Mode card in my hand. I can't do nothing with it. Well, why don't I just ditch it out and take control of my opponent's monster? They're both level 10s. So I noticed that I've done that with a friend of mine. I was dueling him and he ended up having that, and I ended up having the right cards in my hand and it worked out fine. So yeah, those are my monster cards. Next I'm going with my spell cards. Spell card, I run 2 Instant Fusions. You know, yeah, I lose 1,000 or so, but it's good. Half the time in my first hand I have this, I have Tricky, I have 2, I had this, Tricky, and Emergency Teleport, and a level 3 tuner. In one shot, I got 2 Synchros out. But yeah, that's the Instant Fusion. I run 2 bottomless I run 2 Book of Moons, just defense purposes or so. I run 2 assault teleports, my Stardust assault modes. These are real good. It's like a pot of greed almost, or you know, you ditch your assault mode and you draw. You don't ditch it. You actually just put it back into your deck, and then you draw 2 cards. So this is an awesome card. I run 1 E-teleport. Brings out my Krevons, brings out my Psychic Commanders. Shrink, just, you know, defense purpose. You got 3,000. A lot of monsters are around 3,000 or higher, so you shrink it and I go over it. So Brain, usual. Heavy, usual. True Nade, usual. Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial, ditch out my Necrogarna just for defense or so, or if I got Call of Haunted somehow face down or so and I get that, I'll ditch out something else. Or I have my assault mode out. I have my my Stardust in the graveyard because I use activate, assault mode activate. Bam, Call of Haunted, bring it out, play another assault mode activate. I have 2 there. So that's basically it with the spells. Now with the traps. I use 2 skill drains just for negation, basically. You know, you got Penguin Soldier, you got Brionic. They want to go and use my my monster's effect. You know, make me use my monster's effect. Why waste it on that? Just play this and I'll just negate their effects and just go run over them. I run 2 assault mode activates. I usually run 3, but I'm cutting it down to 2 just to see how it works out. But it's been working out fine. You know, I haven't had no problems with it. Usually I use it in the first turn or so, have my assault mode out, and that's it. So 2 Dark Bribes, again negation. 2 Bottomless, 1 Torrential, and 1 Call of Haunted. That's basically how I use my deck. Any questions or any comments, will be grateful. I think that should be it. So it's just around my deck here. Next for my synchros, I have Thought Ruler, Blackwing Armmaster, I have Red Dragon Archfiend, Black Rose, Brionic, Colossal. I have 3 Stardust. Gotta have 3 Stardust in this deck. It's the main card of the deck, basically. 1 Blackwing Armwing. Then for my fusions, for my instant fusion, I have these 3 cards here. Basically, if I got Gale or level 3 instant fusion this, if I need Brionic to get rid of some cards on the field, bam, I have that. If I want a level 8, bam, I have that. Or even a level 7 or so with Krevons, Black Rose, destroy everything. Then level 8, if I want another level 6, if I got my Krevons, bring out Brionic, bring out Goyo, or another level 4, or level 3, and have a level 7 or a level 8 synchro out. This is just an extra one I have. I have my Goyo, and then I have Ancient Fairy Dragon. That's basically it for this deck here. I will be making a deck profile of my Blackwing deck. It's not all the way through. I want to do some more things for my Blackwing deck, but I'll talk about it more in my other video. But this is basically the updated video of my Assault Mode Stardust deck. So thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and just comment and rate. And don't forget to check out my team channel. Team Slash, we are doing some videos there. Yeah, just check us out. Alright, thanks.